everybody. I'm Laura Rutledge with ESPN, and welcome to the final day of the 2020 CATSPYs presented by Kentucky Farm Bureau. I've been told the word on the street is I am now an official member of Big Blue Nation, so congrats to me for that. This truly has been such a wonderful week, and I'm so honored to be able to share in these celebrations for all these great student athletes, programs, and coaches at UK. It's been absolutely my pleasure. So today we're going to celebrate the elite team performances from this year, as well as announce the athletes who have achieved the highest individual award, individual honor possible at UK, which is Mr. and Miss Wildcat. That's going to be a lot of fun. But first, let's begin with our first elite team, which is volleyball.
Over the last few seasons, Kentucky volleyball has gone from the hunter to the hunted. After knocking on the door for the first decade of Craig Skinner's tenure, the Wildcats busted through and won back-to-back SEC championships in 2017 and 2018. In 2019, they were looking for a three-peat. Playing with a target on their back night in and night out, the Cats weren't fazed.
You fight for them every single point.
Not even when they were down 2-1 on the road against their top competition for the league title.
Kentucky grabs the fourth set. Wow, we're going to 5. They give it to Leah Edmond. It's in. Fourth straight win here in Gainesville.
Clinching the championship outright with a senior day sweep was as sweet as it gets. Nailing down a third straight Sweet 16 berth with another home sweep wasn't bad either. The Cats aren't going to sneak up on anyone these days, but that's not stopping them from winning championships.
What an amazing season for UK volleyball. Their leader, their heart and soul, Leah Edmonds here. Just go ahead and tell us, Leah, what this season was like as you accept this award for elite team on behalf of UK volleyball.
Well, on behalf of my team and I want to say thank you for this award. This season wasn't easy. It didn't start the way that we thought, and we went through a lot of challenges through the beginning, but you just saw the perseverance and the fight of all 15 of us and our coaches. And I think just being able to end this season as back-to-back SEC champs is just an incredible feeling. And it's just amazing. We wouldn't be able to do it without the support staff that we have, from our nutritionist to our strength coach and even to the athletic department. Me as a leaving senior, you take for granted all the amazing opportunities and things you get. Something as simple as a charter flight. Just having the ability to do something like that every single weekend is amazing. So I know me and my teammates are extremely grateful for this athletic department and everything that they do for us. And I hope to see them succeed even more in the next coming years.
I love it. Congratulations, UK volleyball and Leah Edmond. And let me just get that back-to-back one more time.
Back-to-back SEC champs.
Get it, girl. So at last year's CATSPYs, we had so much fun celebrating Kentucky football and their 10-win season. It was a blast to cover that team. They ended up with that Citrus Bowl championship, which was so much fun over Penn State. So everybody wondered, what would they do to follow up such a great year? Well, here's what they did.
With the 7th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Allen.
The Houston Texans select Lonnie Johnson.
Mike Edwards, DB.
Benny Snell, where's he from?
Kentucky. Following legends isn't easy. The Kentucky football team took a straightforward approach to it. Bring it.
Just do you. Do your job.
The Wildcats knew the talent they had. They knew the work they were putting in. They knew the culture that had been built. What no one foresaw was the adversity that would hit early in the 2019 season.
Oh, that's a horse collar. This should be a horse collar, and there's the flag. And he's hurt.
But not even that could derail this team.
We just all feel for Terry. We're definitely going to miss him, but you have to bounce back. You have to be resilient, and we have to move on. And I'm confident our team will do that.
Mark Stoops and the Wildcats reforged their identity. taking on all comers with a physical offense and a defense that emerged as one of the nation's best units.
I've never been more proud of a football team than tonight. Never. All night. We just were a team.
Right now he's going to run up the near side, get the first down. He lobs it down the near side, and there's the turnover. Interception. Breaks the tackle. 4 rushing touchdowns and the most rushing yards ever by a Kentucky player.
UK finished the regular season with a flourish. 3 blowout wins to set up a Belk Bowl showdown with Virginia Tech.
Play for each other, play hard, play with passion, have some damn fun.
There, the Cats won a thriller and a second straight bowl championship.
For the future of the team and everybody around the world that's watching this, stop disrespecting us, because we like that, you heard me?
Now, Kentucky football has a new set of legends to follow.
It was such an amazing season to watch for Kentucky football, and I think we can all agree there was so much heart shown by so many on this UK football team. Maybe the person that embodies that heart the best, though, is Josh Paschal. So he is here to accept this Elite Team Award on behalf of Kentucky football. Hey, Josh.
How are you doing? I just want to say how blessed, this football team is just to have support staff like we do, fan base like we do. We faced a lot of adversity this year. We had Lynn Bowden step in as Terry, he was injured, and we had Lynn Bowden step up. That's just a story of the whole season of just overcoming adversity and the next man being up and just selflessness. And that's something that we embrace as a team. Something that we always focused on, which is never folding. And we kept working throughout the whole season. We always pushed through any adversity that we faced. We want to accept this award on behalf of everybody at the facility, everyone who helps us from getting the right nutrition to making sure that the food is ready for us when we get there for practice, and things of that sort. And we just want to say thank you for this award, and we are blessed to accept this. And go Cats.
Awesome. Oh, wait, I talked over you. Say that again.
Go Cats.
There we go. Awesome. Josh, you're getting great at these acceptance speeches, and there might be more to come for you, so stay tuned.
Yes, ma'am.
So as the winter came to a close, many saw a national championship for Big Blue Nation on the horizon, but you may not have realized that there was a huge favorite hosting the NCAA tournament right there in Lexington. Let's take a look back at the year that was and the journey that was Kentucky Rifle.
Undefeated, unmatched, champions twice over. The Wildcats' toughest competition in 2019-20, themselves. Within a month of the start of the season, UK ascended to #1 for the first time. In January, the Cats took over the top spot for good. UK swept through the regular season and claimed its first Great American Rifle Conference championship since 2013 with a road win over West Virginia. 2 weeks later, the Cats backed it up by winning their first conference tournament title since 2009. Entering NCAA championships as the top qualifier, Harry Mullen's team was set to compete for its third national title in its own backyard. The only thing that could keep the Cats from realizing their championship destiny was the abrupt end of the season. UK might not have been officially crowned, but the Cats were true champions anyway.
And now to accept the 2020 CATSPY Award for Elite Team is Mary Tucker from Rifle. Take it away, Mary.
I just wanted to kind of speak a little bit more to my team to accept this award because they really deserved it. We definitely had some bad days, some disagreements. We could tell that we stressed the coaches out a little bit more than I think they would have liked. But you guys put in the work, you put in the effort on the range, in the classroom, and everywhere else to get us to this point. I don't think there was a single match where all of us felt that we did our best, but with all the support from all of the staff and everybody behind us, we were able to break all those records. We still went undefeated, and we still got that championship ring. We didn't get that NCAA win, but we won the season, and I know you guys would have done it. I'm so proud of you, and this was just a practice run.
So you heard me mention everyone being excited about a team that was firing on all cylinders heading into March. Let's take a look at our final elite team, Kentucky men's basketball.
From day one, the Wildcats knew nothing was promised to them. The Kentucky men's basketball team might have had talent, but the Cats weren't going to win without working every day, so that's what they did.
MSG is sold out.
Oh, what? Oh, you serious? After announcing themselves on the season's opening night and ascending to #1, the adversity John Calipari always knew would hit did just that. The Wildcats didn't waver, not in the face of injury, upset losses, or outside doubt. The wins piled up at home over their arch rival.
What a way to top it off for the Wildcats.
On the road in the toughest environments college basketball has to offer. They left no doubt about the Southeastern Conference Championship, clinching the title with a week left in the season. That didn't stop them from leaving it all on the floor in the regular season finale.
Brooks doesn't get the roll. It's tipped home. That might have been on the cylinder. And the Wildcats have their first lead of the day.
Completing a remarkable comeback few believed they could pull off. In the end, fate intervened. The Wildcats never got the opportunity to take the biggest stage and show America the team they had become. It's a good thing the Big Blue Nation already knew what this group was made of.
Coach Cal, your team won the SEC regular season. What would you like to say about the performance by this particular team this year?
The growth of this team was amazing. Where we were at the beginning of the year, I can remember being in Las Vegas, having a flight, trying to play a game, losing to Utah, coming right back with the #1 team in the country, Ohio State, playing great, knowing they had fight in them. We lose the game, but I felt we're going to be okay. Getting into our league, knowing every game was a war. There were no easy games. There were no 30-point games. I mean, every game was a war. To win the league by the number of games, I think we won by 2 games, was incredible. Each individual player got better. I mean, when you talk about what Emmanuel did, it was amazing. But what about Ashton, the year he had? When you talk EJ, conditioning, strength, how much better? The tip-in against Florida, that was him. When you talk about Keon, how much he was better, how much Johnny got better. When you talk about Nick and what he was able to do for us, and then you had Tyrese Maxey, who, as a freshman, had an unbelievable year.
So now for the presentation of the Mr. and Miss Wildcat Award, we bring in Athletics Director Mitch Barnhart to help us with this one. And first, Mitch, I just want to say this week has been incredible, recognizing so many of your amazing athletes and the coaches that do so much to help them. Just what would you like to say about Big Blue Nation as well as your athletes and coaches for this week so far?
Laura, thanks. First off, thanks for joining us. It's always a privilege to have you in our program and around our people, and we appreciate you doing it, even if it's remotely, and we thank you for that. And a special shout out to our video and our production staff and all the folks that have worked so hard behind the scenes to put this week together. It's really difficult and really unique circumstances, and although there's not a live audience with 2,000 people in here, I'm hopeful that doing it this way and having a chance to span different social media platforms, they'll have an opportunity to see just how great our young people are. And so as a sort of a end to the week, if you will, it's just been special to see so many young people and so many of our coaches and so many folks that are recognized for elite level performances and the things that they do to represent University of Kentucky, the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and the Big Blue Nation. So we're very fortunate. We've got remarkable young people. So thankful yesterday with all the different folks that we watched and the performances were just very, very special. So I just thank you for spending some time with us. And it's just a great honor to showcase these young folks and all they do. And I know that our fans will really appreciate exactly the contributions they've made to Kentucky.
Yeah, and this next award truly embodies all of that. The Mr. and Miss Wildcat Award. Let's take a look at this video and just let you know what we're talking about here.
Asia Sight, SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year last year. She has 4 SEC titles. How about the play by Martins? And they turn it!
To Edmond. There's the record. Leah Edmond, the all-time kill leader in Kentucky volleyball history.
What a diving catch by Bailey Vick. She does it all.
Colette goes the other way, into the alley. That's going to chase home 2. Colette makes the turn. That's 100 base hits for TJ Colette.
Huge congratulations to this year's winners of the Miss and Mr. Wildcat Award. Let's just go down this incredible list. We've got Glenn Brown from swimming and diving, TJ Colette from baseball, Josh Pascal from football, and then also we've got Asia Sight from swimming and diving, Alex Martins and Bailey Vick from softball, and Leah Edmonds from volleyball. So it's like a Mount Rushmore of Kentucky greats right here, and so wonderful to see all of you together. We're going to begin our acceptance speeches, but first, want to hear from Mitch one more time just what these young men and women mean to Kentucky and mean to the future of the program as well.
Well, I think that we established this 17, 18 years ago, and if you look at the honorees from the last 17, 18 years, it's been a remarkable group of people, and they embody everything that we want in a student athlete at the University of Kentucky. Competitive greatness, people that have performed at a high level competitively, social care, and these people have all exhibited in some way, shape, or form care for other people, and it really is impeccable what they've done in terms of their character. The last piece is academics, that they have absolutely been incredible student athletes and embodied everything we want in student athletes. And as you look at that whole package, it's really, really hard sometimes to separate out who is the best. And so when you are beginning to look down the roster of the young people in our program, these 7 certainly separated themselves in a way that was unique, elite, and special. And each one of them has a unique story of how they got here. Each one of them has a unique story about what they did here. And I'd be remiss if I began to go down the list. And there's been people that have led our program in positions of leadership. People have led us on the field or in competition. There's been people that have led us academically and just in a way they live their life. And that's embodied in these 7. So I'm thankful to each and every one of them. I hope they understand the people that came before them were remarkably special people and carried the banner incredibly well. No different than what I know they will do. So proud of each one of them. It's an honor to virtually shake each one of your hands and congratulate you. We will do that one day in person, but in the meantime, my heartfelt congratulations to each of you, and thank you for what you mean to Kentucky. It is an absolute honor to have had you in our program.
All of you are so impressive, and we definitely want to hear from each one of you. We're going to start with Leah, and as I pass it to you, Leah, you are one that has received congratulations and a lot of credit from other coaches. That's when you really know you're doing something right. Not only your own coach, but many other coaches and other programs at UK have given you a lot of kudos.
Well, I just kind of want to thank all those people and UK. They've been a part of my life even before I became an athlete here, when my family moved here, when my dad got hired as a strength coach here. So they've been a part of my life for the past 7 years, and it's been just so incredible, the support they've not only showed my family, but me. So it's just amazing to be a part of, or was to be a part of, such an amazing department. And I just want to thank my coaches and my team and all the people that I got to play with the past 4 years. They've helped me grow, not only as a volleyball player, but as a person. College isn't easy, and so being able to have those types of people, incredible people around you all the time, is just so amazing. And even to be sitting here with these 6 people who are just so amazing in their own ways and have impacted not only my life, but a lot of people's lives, is just really incredible. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of such an elite group of people, not only this year, but the people that have been here before us. So I just want to thank you all. It's been an incredible 4 years, and I will definitely miss this place so much.
Bailey, I think you're next.
I want to thank Mr. Barnhart for this honor and for giving student athletes the best environment to be successful both in and out of our sports. I first met Mitch when I was 6 years old, a little tyke, and being here now and having this moment with him, it's unreal. It's a dream come true. My coaches, Coach Lawson, Coach Himes, Molly, they put their all in building us into the best women that we can be, and they took a big chance on me. I wasn't supposed to play college sports. That wasn't my plan, but it's turned out to be the best 4 years of my life. And my teammates are the most supportive people, and they've given me friends that are, now my family. And all the support staff that works with us, Amy, Brittany, Miles, Coach Tracy, Bree, Chris, and, everyone that helps us reach our potential. You guys are such a big reason why Kentucky softball is so special. And my family back home, they inspire me to follow my dreams, which I did, and I'm so thankful for their love and support. So this really is such a big honor, and I'm very appreciative. So.
Awesome. Asia, are you next?
Yes, that's me.
Good.
But like many people, quarantine's definitely given me a lot of time to think. And it's given me a lot of time to think about the past 4 years. And to sum it up, I think I look back on the relationships with the people, and UK, you surround yourself with some of the best people. From the top, Mr. Barnhart and his administration has given our team some of the best support, and I can't thank him enough for that. One person I do want to pick on is Nathan Schwacke. He is one of the most incredible people I've met during my time here. A lot of people know him as marketing, social media guru, but for our team, he's a supporter, a friend. We call him our warm down coach, and it's such an honor just to get to know him. The next people I want to thank are my coaches and my teammates. I would have never been able to achieve the success that I've had without them. They're my best friends. They became my family over the past 4 years, and being a Wildcat has been the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I know I'll forever be a part of this Big Blue Nation. So thank you to everyone.
I have a million chills, and we're going to let Alex finish it up for the ladies for the Miss Wildcat Award. Go ahead, Alex.
Gosh, I have to follow all those up now. First, I just really want to start off by thanking Mr. Barnhart. In times like this, we really are beyond lucky to have an athletic director that genuinely cares for each of us so deeply. And the athletic department as a whole has been a huge rock for so many of us dealing with unthinkable situations. And I'm forever grateful and thankful for our support staff. I personally would not be here without Amy Craiglow and our strength staff under Coach D, Bree Papato, who had to listen to me complain about being sore for 4 years, and the people like grounds crew and the marketing team who work countless hours behind the scenes that really makes Kentucky softball feel like home. I'd also like to thank our SID, Chris Scholes, because without him, I really wouldn't be here today because he forgot to tell me before and a few hours ago. Coach Lawson and we tell this joke a lot, and I feel like it's pretty fitting right now. My freshman year, during practice, I actually told Coach Lawson that she expected too much from me. Pretty bold as a freshman, I know. But if freshman Alex could see herself now, she'd see exactly what the coaches saw all those years ago. And I'm forever thankful that Coach Lawson, Coach Himes, and Molly knew that potential before I ever could. To my teammates, thank you for all the dance parties, dinner dates, movie nights, and the amazing memories that I will never forget. And they are the reason that I consider Kentucky my home. To my teammate who is on screen with me right now, thank you for not only living with me these past 4 years, but for pushing me and being equally as competitive in everything that you do. Looking at all the amazing women that have accepted this award before me and all of us in the past, this award is just as much for my coaching staff and support staff as it is for us today. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, everyone that had a hand in the best 4 years of my life. And as always, go Cats.
Absolutely beautiful. I legitimately cannot wait to see what all of you end up doing with your lives whenever your athletic careers are officially over. It's really going to be pretty remarkable. Let's move to our Mr. Wildcat winners. We're going to begin with Glenn Brown. So Glenn, go ahead and say your thanks for winning this award.
Yeah, so I'm very honored to accept the 2020 Mr. Wildcat Award. During my 4 years at the University of Kentucky, I've been surrounded by amazing individuals who have helped mold me into the person that I am today. First, I want to thank my family for all their support. Second, I thank Mr. Barnhart for your continuous leadership and dedication to the university. Mr. Barnhart, your dedication to the student athletes is unparalleled. Thank you to the UK Athletics Business Office, Melissa Gleason, Sean Hyland, Stephanie Campbell, and everyone else in that department for helping me as an intern to learn all you do for student athletes and sports behind the scenes. Thank you to the student athlete experience, especially Stephanie Simmons and Jason Cummins, for your commitment to UK athletics. The resources you provide for all the student athletes at UK, such as mental wellness and community service, is unmatched. I also want to thank Bob Bradley, Josh Ray, and Michael Stone for mentoring me and preparing me for my future career after graduation. We as student athletes are able to succeed both in and out of our sports at such elite levels due to efforts of all the UK Athletics staff members. Finally, and last but not least, I want to thank my teammates, my brothers, for an amazing 4 years. The University of Kentucky is a special place, and I would not have wanted to prepare my future at any other institution. And thank you again, Mr. Barnhart, for this.
Awesome. I think TJ's next. If I got the order wrong, TJ, you just tell me, but if not, go ahead.
Nope, you're right. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. Barnhart, and there's a long list of people that I could thank since my time at the University of Kentucky. But Mr. Barnhart called me about a week ago to tell me the news that I'd be a part of this group of boys and girls. And I told him, I wish you could see the smile on my face right now. Eventually, we talked a little bit more, and then we hung up the phone, and I sat in my car for a second, and I was like, honestly, what does it mean to be Mr. Wildcat? What does it mean to be a Wildcat? And I couldn't help but start thinking about my family. Number one, my sister is one of the biggest role models in my whole life. She's the hardest worker I've ever met in my whole life. Unfortunately, she lost her fight when she was 9 years old. I was 7 years old, but she worked every single day of her life fighting for it. And that work ethic was instilled in me. And I think that's the reason why I ended up going through 5 surgeries in the last 5 years, fighting for every season that I've worked towards. And I can thank my sister for all that. Next, my mom and dad have two of the biggest hearts and are the nicest people I've ever met in my life. They would do anything for me, my cousins, any of my friends, literally like a snap. They'll do anything, have the biggest hearts in the whole world. Next, I'd like to thank my brother, Dougie. He taught me how to have fun while you're being as successful as you can. He's a very successful guy, but also taught me how to have fun while you're doing that. So overall, I guess my family taught me how to be a Wildcat. So work hard, be nice, and have some fun. So for some of the future and existing Wildcats that are in the program, I encourage you guys to work hard in the class and on the field. Number 2, to be nice. Get involved with the community and treat everyone as your family, your teammates, everybody. And then 3rd, have as much fun as you can. You're only a college student once. Invite your teammates over for a cat a day. Have some fun. Smile while you play and interact with some of your fans. It's been an amazing experience at the University of Kentucky. I honestly don't know exactly what the future holds for me, but I know being a Wildcat has given me everything I need. I want to thank you all. Lastly, I want to wish my mom a happy birthday because it's her birthday tonight. She'll be watching this with me. I'm sure she'll laugh with me. But thank you all so much, and go Cats.
Happy birthday, Mom. I love it. Josh, go ahead and finish us out here with what you would like to say, and congratulations.
Well, this is hard to follow up, but I'm honored to be chosen as Mr. Wildcat. I want to thank Mr. Barnhart and everyone who voted for me. I want to thank my coaches, Coach Stoops, and my teammates. You know, this past year has been one of the toughest years of my life, but also one of the most rewarding. I've been able to strengthen my faith in Christ and realize how many people I have that support me and how many people I have in my corner. I want to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother for always just sticking next to me and always just being there for me. I want to thank BBN. You know, choosing Kentucky has been one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I've always been supported, always felt love, and, you know, just being on the call and just being able to accept this award with fellow athletes like yourselves, you know, you guys mean so much to me just because I've always had your support ever since I stepped on campus. And just to be in the same circle as you guys, that's just great. And I just want to say thank you, and I accept this award for all of us.
I realize that this is a call about Mr. and Miss Wildcat, but I also feel like it's a call full of goats because all of you are goats. And it's been so much fun hearing your stories, hearing your hearts throughout this week. Congratulations, all of the winners. I think we can all agree that we'll probably look back on this and remember a really special group of people that came together to make this happen and to give all of you the credit that you deserve. Now, no CATSPYs is ever over until we celebrate the senior class, especially this year. We want all of you to know, even though we're not together in person, we are together as Wildcats, and we look forward to seeing all of you very soon. Go Cats, and we love our seniors.
Spent days and nights right here thinking about the meaning of life and love and why my heart is beating. In the moments where I find my point of view are the moments where I think of you. Sitting by the window, I see you at the stairs. Gonna meet you in the lobby, do I even dare? I waste all of my time, so what's another day? Will we even remember this? Is it too late? 'Cause I'm not ready to make your move. My heart's unsteady every time I think of you. I'm not ready, call me a fool. You know that when you hear these words, they will ring true. 'Cause I'm not ready, 'cause I'm not ready to make your move. My heart's unsteady every time I think of you. 'Cause I'm not ready, call me a fool. You know that when you hear these words, they will.
In a diving catch, it's Bailey Vick who comes up with it.
I'm not ready, 'cause I am ready, call me a fool. You know that when you hear these words, they will ring true. 'Cause I am ready to love you.
Well, that's a wrap on what has been an incredible week. So much fun with the CATSPYs. I've had a blast. Remington, my dog, I know we're talking cats here, but I promise you he's kind of like an honorary cat. He really enjoyed it, but his favorite part, and I might agree, was all the bloopers we had. Here are the outtakes from the CATSPYs 2020. So much fun with you guys. Jackson, I feel you. Gotta hydrate.
Thirsty, yeah, thirsty.
Oh, man. Me too.
Tell me when.
I think you might be frozen.
It's frozen.
Rats! I was about to say, he wasn't very excited to see any of you guys, so as you're about to say, as we're about to say,
Life over
I
there.
know, let's go.
You're on mute.
You're on mute.
muted.
Sorry, is that supposed to be me? I'm just trying to read through this and...
Is it going there?
Yeah, so I think we lost Glenn.
Oh, nice earring. Gives you a little pop, baby.
Me?
Yeah.
This is all Paula's. I mean, I didn't bring anything home.
Should I wear these?
Yeah. Should I wear Tim's glasses?
Yeah, probably.
Hi, his mom.
Yeah!
Hey, that was great, everybody.
Good job, guys.
We all cried.
I would like to cry as soon as I watch that video.
Girls are with DJ, let's go! Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so bad.
I wore a suit. I wore a suit coat because I knew I'd be sweating through my jacket.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so funny.
Oh, God. Oh.
You guys are great.